Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Pulls and fired complete. Oh, what a move! Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wildcats are on the move. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have. The defense made him pay for it with the INT.
Offense set on first down. He's gonna pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Washington State going quickly.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Washington State will have to boot it away.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the pick.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Dropping back. It's long. Swings it out to his running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick tempo here for the offense. They'll run play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Washington State lines up quickly. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Catch in the middle, it's Peters. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Getting some heat. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Going with the ground game left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He fires to the left side. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the ground with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long
52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, it's long. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Knight. The ball's free. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Cougars will hustle to the line.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Washington State. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They are up by 7 over Boise State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just ran him over. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Finds his tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first one.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's long. Makes his connection. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
They'll go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Knight. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They want to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run it from the gun. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's long. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cougars!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Comes out throwing on first down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Whittington. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
They'll throw it on first down. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Washington State going quickly. Give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The offense in hurry-up mode. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On third down, going up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Can anyone catch him? The 10! Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation, who will enjoy this win. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's long. quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw for it. Buys a little time. Gonna try to get it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Washington State going back to work on first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, just keeps firing. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, it's long. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Give to the single back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. returner will be brought down. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Whittington.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This offense has a second down play. They're trying to get to it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Washington State lines up quickly. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense, quick tempo. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Washington State has it all working right now. Back to throw, it's long. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's Whittington. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He's going to pass. Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's long. Got his man on the right. Snowed under by the defense. Washington State going quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the...
Off he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide receiver shows motion. The give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Washington State lines up quickly. Looking for a man. It's long. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the field goal unit. It is good! And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. dropping back. It's long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged on the outside. It's Peters. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's long. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The Cougars want to move quickly. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on third down. Quarterback now breaking the field. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10.
It's just so frustrating on the defense. I mean, you got great initial coverage. You understand third and short, the ball might come out fast, and then what does the quarterback do? Scrambles around, buys time, gets the first down pretty easily. Now you got a new fresh set of downs, a new fresh set of problems.
Looking to throw, it's long. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Feeling some heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. When you needed it the most in the fourth quarter, this game is super close, it's tight. Not only do you make a play and get a stop, you put points on the board and you get the football back with a chance to salt this football game away. That's how defenses step up late in games.
He'll take it on the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Wildcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Cougars racing to the line in a hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. No huddle offense to the line. The give out of the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Washington State ready to go with another first down. To the air, it's long. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington State will have to boot it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The give to the tailback. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's long. Escapes trouble. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Oh my, he just shanked that one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The give to the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Coming after it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He's got the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's long. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll field the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A first down for the offense. A handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got it in the middle, it's Peters. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they'll take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.